I'm just keeping an eye out. Have a look.
So apparently if I go in the menu it dies. Okay. We
think
are back. We are indeed back. Okay. Perfect in time. The cars lining up in the final corner. Who are we going to spectate here? Let's get someone nice and I'd say front middle. Let's go with Atom here. Or let's go with Mark Wilson, winner of last week.
Absolutely. We're waiting for Mercedes of Digweed just to form up on the grid. And we'll be ready and underway for the Belgian Grand Prix.
Alright. 3, 4, 5 lights. Lights out and away we go. Ooh, Mark got a very good start. So did Harvey.
Ferrari in the barrier already. That was Spider Rob. As they go through Rouge and Radion here. We've got wheel to wheel between Red Bull and Alpha Tauri.
Oh, and there's contact. Pierre was a bit wide. Oh, and there's a car in the wall.
And that is Wikami, the first one, but he is still in this race. That is
we've got Harvey challenging Hedge. But Hedge keeps first position. Ooh, but Harvey being very aggressive on the curbs.
Yeah, Hedgehog remains ahead, the Aston Martin ahead of the Mercedes. Moody up to third, a podium for Alpha Tauri. Mark is already screaming in delight with that.
Yes.
Mark Wilson in fourth from Piero, ahead of Atom.
Ooh, side by side through the fast left. Harvey goes a bit wide, but he's still trying to challenge Hedgehog. Overtake on, he's going to try and go down the inside. Ooh.
Great. I don't even know where to look at the moment. There's just so much going on.
I'm going to spectate.
As Harvey right on the back of the Aston Martin. We've already got Drone with a 3-second time penalty, and then Alpha, and that's Moody who's just lost it. And that, well, he keeps it, but Mark Wilson says thank you very much.
Oh, and Ben's lost it as well. Ben, front wing and rear wing kit. That's not good at all.
No, and Moody has lost out to Wilson. That one little mistake as he went through has cost him, well, is put him out of the podium position for the minute. But Hedgehog leads then by 0.6 of a second from MUFC Harvey. Then comes Mark Wilson for Williams ahead of Moody, Piero, Atom, Wild Dog, Drone and Melvin in completing the top 10. You can ignore that message about DRS. That is
very false.
That's slightly false, yeah. But no DRS for the time being. As someone, and that's Harvey in. Harvey's
oh
out.
No! And that is the Mercedes start on pole position out of the race. Radion already taking 2 people. Well, 1. That's 1 retirement, but very unfortunate. Wild Dog gets a nice and easy overtake on Atom as we're talking about Harvey in the wall.
Yeah, 4 drivers already pitted on that first lap as well after their issues. But Hedgehog now has a very good lead. It does say on the graphics, I don't know if you've got this, it says Hedgehog leads by a lap from Mark Wilson.
Yes, he does. He does indeed. So
Hedgehog to tier 1?
Yeah. Hedgehog very fast apparently. Oh, we got Wild Dog behind Piero. Oh, he might try something. Overtakes on. Oh, he is gonna try something. Maybe one down the inside. Oh, he keeps laying on those contact.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, and collects the Alpine as well for good measure. Atom gets caught up in that. Oh, that is such a shame for the Ferrari in his home race. Oh, I feel for Wild Dog.
I do.
And Wild Dog now under pressure from Crash Gaming. I think this will be a fairly straightforward pass. I'm not sure if Wild Dog has got front wing damage or not.
He does indeed. Oh, and there's contact!
And both, and again, and Wild Dog and the Alpine. Well, thank goodness for ghosting, but Wild Dog having a dramatic time in his home Grand Prix at the moment. DRS now is finally enabled.
Yeah, Hedgehog is still leading by a lap.
Yeah.
So
Wilson, well, can guarantee you Wilson is within, well, I'm not sure within DRS range at the moment, but has a very horrid exit through Rouge and Radion, and doesn't have the DRS there. Wild Dog has pitted, as has Atom. Digweed has also put in, so Mercedes Day is going from bad to worse at the moment. Meanwhile, Hedgehog is having a beautiful time out in front, albeit there's a Williams behind him. Moody doing a very good job at the moment, in third place, holding off Piero.
Oh, that interval is absolutely screwed. I cannot see any gaps, but let's tune in with probably the closest gap, which is AFL and Reverend Melvin.
Yeah. McLaren keeping their cool moment. Two Alfa Romeos. Don't know if you've seen, you've got this as well. Melvin's got no helmet.
Yeah. Wait, Melvin's got no helmet. Oh, he doesn't. Oh. So well, no safety rules here from the FIA.
Well, Melvin's got a fine coming his way.
Yeah.
That's the case. We're going to apply standard F1 rules.
Oh, we have Drone closing up on Piero. Oh, he's right in that slipstream. He's definitely going to go for one down the last chicane.
Piero, well, I thought was going to defend it, but down the inside goes the Alfa Romeo.
Oh, and there's contact. And Piero tries to go for the pits. Oh, no.
Yeah, and it does, and that's cost Drone. He's dropped now down behind his teammate. And Melvin, well...
Oh, sorry for interruption, but we have a... DRS is open. Graphics are finally fixed. We might see Markussen going for a move with DRS open. Oh, he's got that overtake on. He's gonna try one on Hedgehog. He's closing in, but Hedgehog... Hedgehog has used a bit of overtake, so he won't get him on the straight.
Hedgehog too.
We got Drone on Melvin side by side, and Jones gonna get a very simple overtake. Very nice of him. Up to P5.
Good recovery then from the Alfa Romeo. We just saw as well Spider up having a moment as well.
And now we can see Piero, who has 90% here, is gonna... Oh, he's gonna go on a Crash Gaming. Crash goes to defend on the inside, but nothing can do. There's side by side, there's contact. Oh, but Piero pulls off a good move, but it's not over yet. Crash down the inside, takes 5th, 9th place back. What a move!
That is phenomenal. I thought that was going to end horribly when they went into Le Combs, but I mean, great trust between the two. Piero trusting in Crash Gaming not to force him off the track, and but that was great.
That was
racing
great
from them.
Racing.
And I thought I think Crash Gaming just slightly went wide there.
Yeah.
And look at this, Wilson for the lead of the race around the outside of Blanchimont, and gets ahead of, and that is the lead changing hands. We saw Wilson was ever so closely getting into the back end.
We have Melvin now. Ooh, he's gonna try one down the inside very late on the brakes.
And Mercedes have had a nightmare. That is Digweed into the Le Combs chicane.
And here we go. Hedgehog and Wilson back at it. Gap is 2/10 behind on Rouge. Hedgehog is a bit sketchy, but ARS is on, overtake is on, DRS is on. He's gonna use absolutely everything to get past Wilson once again. Is Wilson gonna go defensive? No, he's gonna take the straight line and simple overtake. Wilson playing the waiting game. No,
didn't want to. I don't know if he wanted to go 2 cars into one into that corner. We have seen these curves are fairly dangerous, but Hedgehog for the time being retakes the lead of this Grand Prix. I'm watching Moody behind as well. Moody's just been quietly, patiently waiting, slowly gaining as he gets a 3-second time penalty. Commentator's curse.
Yeah, commentator curse.
I don't learn. Every time I commentate, I always thought it was a myth. Now I'm gonna stay silent. We're gonna have a silent stream.
It definitely exists. It definitely exists. I can confirm.
But it looks in this middle sector, Wilson's the quicker of the two, and I wonder if Wilson's running just a little bit more downforce. So here we go again with Blanchimont.
Yep, here we go again.
And it looks exactly, it's going to look exactly the same.
Oh no, he backs out. Backs out of it.
Yeah.
I have to say though, Wilson on way less CRS than the Hedgehog, which is a bit of a disadvantage. You don't want to use all the overtake on the first few laps, because sector 1 and 3 are crucial for top speed.
Absolutely.
Oh, we have Piero. Pierre's gonna try one, but a bit different from Mark, and Hedgehog's gonna go down the inside, around the outside. Very nice move.
Finally, Piero gets ahead of the McLaren. I'm a very impartial steward, but so not a steward, a commentator. But secretly, I'm cheering for Piero.
Oh, here we go once again, Wilson and Hedgehog. Oh, it's gonna be another one of the simple moves. It's gonna go straight past, and Wilson retakes the lead of the Belgium Grand Prix.
But interestingly, Wilson did just pick up a 3-second time penalty for exceeding those track limits. I think that was off the exit of Radion.
Ooh, that's gonna affect him.
So now Wilson.
Oh no! It went! Oh no! And that is Greg's and Piero catching a rouge. They keep it. Oh no!
What a shame for both of them. They're thankfully in this race, unlike the two Mercedes, but...
Oh, I think they both have... They probably have a bit of floor, maybe wing damage, but... That was a big crash. I was surprised none of them are out.
Huge shame. But I suppose this is the way this track is.
Oh, here we go. I've interrupted you about 7 times now, but here we go. Wild Dog down the inside of Crash. Oh, very close, but he gets the move done. Very nice.
That's a super move from Wild Dog. I love the bravery and commitment some of these drivers have.
Yeah.
I think they're audacious and crazy, but they're brilliant. But that was a super move from Wild Dog.
That's why I love commentating, man. I love commentating Tier 4 because it's so entertaining.
I need to start watching some of these races. Moody pits then. So
very sketchy pit.
early pit stop. I wonder if this is strategic call. Yeah.
I have to say it is getting a bit cloudy.
Yeah, it is a strategic call. That's medium tires going on, so...
Here we go. Ooh, Hedgehog catching it at the Rouge.
I wonder if this is an undercut attempt then by the Alpha Tauri driver.
Could be, yeah.
Keep your eye out on Moody.
Okay, Drone looking to get past Melvin, but absolutely no ERS, nothing to play with. And DRS.
Oh, but round the outside.
Very late on the brakes.
Yeah, Melvin obviously had picked the outside lane, also the inside line to defend, and Drone trying to use his grip to go clean around the outside, but not the easiest move to make though, if that was to be pulled off.
Ooh, and goes a bit wide, and oh, I saw it coming, a penalty for Drone. I have to say, a lot of penalties right now, but it's Spa, so... Oh, we have a yellow flag.
And that, I think, might be Piero again. Oh no, I don't know, actually.
I think it was Crash. It was Crash Gaming. Gap to Wild Dog was 1.2 seconds, now 5 seconds. I think he had a bit of an off, but kept it out of the wall. Seems to be no wing damage, so yeah.
And that will allow Piero to try and catch him up. So Piero, for a second time this race, has got to get past that McLaren again. Hedgehog still keeping within the DRS range of the Williams ahead. Nowhere near as close as it was before. As mentioned though, Wilson with that 3-second time penalty, that could come back to bite him if Hedgehog just has a very clean race at the moment. So Aston Martin could be in a good position at the moment. We've got a yellow flag, and that is for Wild Dog, I think. Wild Dog.
Oh, it is. Oh,
it is Wild Dog and almost blind Crash Gaming.
Cars, yeah.
That's a unfortunate. Crash Gaming going a little bit off there as Reverend Melvin and
here we go
pit.
For the lead of the race. Hedgehog's using the ERS, but he's closing on Wilson, but he's not gonna get past here. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, it is raining. I think this is. Oh yes.
I wonder if this might backfire on Moody then, because remember Moody just pitted.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I definitely see some drops of rain. The medium, I think the medium runners are gonna have it the best. It always depends how quickly the rain really just sets on the track. And Wild Dog retired from the race. So.
Wild Dog in his home Grand Prix out of this race, but joins the two Mercedes out of this race.
Okay. So lap 8, rain started already. Very interesting. Yeah, I definitely think mediums might have been the way to go. Oh yeah, but it depends. It depends how fast the rain drops. So Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it's well light rain and it just greases the track, then I suppose for the soft runners,
Yeah.
they need that rain to come down much heavier if they want to make this work, because otherwise they'll have to pit, go on to mediums and potentially inters again.
Oh, here we go. Crash Gaming on Tomo tip top. Ooh, gets a better exit than Tomo does. Rides the curb. ERS overtake is on, but so is Tomo. Tomo's using as well. Tomo has 90% ERS to play with, and Crash only has 8%. Yeah, I think Tomo's gonna stay ahead.
Can't find a way through Blanchimont.
Oh, and we have our first intermediate runner. Wow, that was early. Mark Wilson in the pits. Opts for some intermediates.
Now, is that too early or is that a late call?
I feel like that's too early.
You can either look really clever or you can look really silly by that.
Oh, that's Piero. I think Piero was in the wall at turn 1, or the last turn. Sorry. Yeah, he's dropped a few more positions. It's unfortunate for Piero.
Yeah, not sure if he's got any damage there. Is Crash Gaming almost pushing the Alpine of Tomo Tip-Top along here, but has got no battery to play with.
Yeah, but he has DRS and slipstream, so he's going to pull out. Or Tomo's going to go defensive. Oh, Crash is going to break maybe a bit earlier. Oh, he's going to go rowdy.
And Tomo Tip-Top just about holds on.
I have to say, I want to look at Mark, and he looks to be struggling a bit on those inters. It's not, it's not wet enough for the inters yet.
No, I think he's dropping back from Melvin at the moment. But the problem is, I suppose, with if the track isn't ready, you're just going to burn those inters out. Tom's just pitted as well for Alpine as well.
Yeah,
the inters
and
tires,
Atim as well is also on the inters.
Yeah. The Hedgehog.
Oh, and that's a Haas. That's the Haas of what?
Apologies if we're butchering names here.
Yeah. The Haas of Wako, I think, had a bit of enough, but he's back on track, so important to keep it. I mean, 15 drivers left. Don't crash, you get points. You know. So,
Has there been another moment, perhaps? Oh, that is Greg Game Center.
That's Greg. He's out. He is out of the race, and that's a full safety car out.
Mark Wilson may not be too happy with that. I picked up Greg's Game Center. I wasn't too sure about. he went off on the approach to the corner before Blanchimont. I should remember on these corner names. I've literally studied these corner names. I forgot half of them already. Just went straight on and hit the barrier, so I don't know if he just lost grip or whatever, but interesting. So I was about to say as well, Hedgehog will love that safety car because he had two Alfa Romeos clawing up the back of him.
Indeed.
But we've got a couple pitting, so Piero pits then, as does Cami, 9th and 10th. Well, Mark currently 6th place at the moment, but all those ahead stop.
I have to say, rain. The rain definitely got heavier.
Yeah, the rain's got heavier. I think Inters now is the right time. The problem is for Mark Wilson, he can't capitalise on it. And Mark Wilson, as if he didn't need anything worse happening, he's just been given a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. That is
so unfortunate. Wow.
That's the last thing he needed. So when the safety car does restart, he will have to pit, and that is roughly what, a 25-second wait.
Yeah, I wouldn't say 25-second.
It might be, yeah. I can never be too sure. Oh well, no, because he's not stopping, so it'll be less than that. So apologies.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say it is gonna be about it's gonna be about 15-second loss, which is not ideal. Hedgehog pits, and he's at the lead of the race.
They're all starting now, aren't they?
Yeah, and he's gonna stay in the lead of the race, I think, because Moody needs to pit as well.
But interesting, Hedgehog's on medium tires.
What? Oh no.
And Inters for the Alphas. The Alpha's stacking at the moment, so Drone is losing out here. Yeah, that is medium tires for Hedgehog.
Ooh, I don't know.
Is that a glitch? Because do you remember, we've seen glitches like this before.
Yeah, it could be, I don't know.
And I remember this because Harv in Tier 1 had this issue, didn't he?
Oh, but look at Cammy, I don't know if he re-pit, he might have re-pit for mediums.
Yeah,
but everyone choosing the intermediate tire except Hedgehog and... I don't know.
I sure... Yeah,
oh, no, so he's coming out of the pits.
I think this... I think Hedgehog, and I could be... I believe that... Either this is a... Hedgehog has got a big brain play going on, and... You know, he's thinking, you know what, this is fine. All of these intermediates, they don't know what they're doing. We're going for medium tyres, but I mean, I don't know. I can only because we see. I wanna think this is a glitch, and Hedgehog's been glitched onto the wrong tyres.
Yeah, and Spider Up last to pit also takes the intermediate tyres, so
yeah.
I don't know. Might have been a mistake from Hedgehog.
Yeah, well, I suppose we won't find out until after the race. Cammy stayed out on the medium tyres as well, but Hedgehog has got a lot of work to do, and suddenly the Alfa Romeos are sniffing a 1-2 here, potentially. And it's Crash Gaming who's just got a 3-second time penalty.
The rain did get a bit lighter, but you can see the track's still really, really wet, so...
Yeah, and that's the thing, like, the rain could disperse, but there's still time that the track needs to dry, and on the medium tyres it takes much longer to warm the tyre temperatures up here, so Hedgehog's got a mighty challenge if he wants to keep the lead of this race.
Eyes on Hedgehog and AFL definitely right now. Drone, even though getting held up, keeps P3, have to mention. Getting held up by his teammate.
Mark Wilson hasn't dropped that far behind either. He's
because he hasn't served it yet. You can't serve it during a safety car.
No, I completely forgot his drive-through penalty. I was going to say he didn't lose much in terms of the fact of, you know, raw position, but yeah, as you mentioned, he's got a drive-through penalty. So
and AFL pits again.
Oh, and so does Wilson. And Wilson just hit the pit wall as he came in.
Oh no. I hope Wilson knows that he can't serve it during a safety car, so I hope he hasn't come into serve.
Yeah, he might regret that, but I'm intrigued as to why
and AFL going on medium tires.
Slick tires.
Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen.
And he's been held in the pits as well for good measure. They are moving to medium tires.
Yeah. I think Hedgehog might have just pulled a 200 IQ play. Whoa.
What?
I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words.
If Hedgehog pulls this off, I put Hedgehog in tier 1. He was a lap ahead of the rest of the field, and now he's just... Spider Rob's just fitting for hard compound tires.
Hard,
so, surely they're thinking... Surely they must think the rain must stop then.
I feel like even softs could have made it to the end, but yeah, I definitely think softs. I definitely think medium were probably the best tire to go for right now. So maybe a small mistake from Spider Rob if it's gonna get dry. So maybe they want to reap and take those medium tires.
I'm glad we're commentating and not racing.
No, I want to be racing. This is really cool conditions.
I don't want to be racing.
Oh, and as we're spectating Melvin, beautiful face he has, as you can see on the stream. As his helmet is not on. So...
Melvin, I think Melvin is close to getting a disqualification for a lack of safety.
Nah, you can't see in the rain, bro. Take the helmet off. I want the vision. No, Melvin's
the big brainer. Oh goodness. And this is just the first. This is just the first race as well. We've got 3 more races to do this week.
Well, I don't. I'm gonna be racing, not commentating. So this is gonna. I hope the conditions are well, not similar to this, because I don't want. I don't want rain on spot.
Can we just have a weekend like it was in the Spa real life, where we just don't race, we sit for 4 hours and do nothing,
Yeah.
and then just take half points? I think I'd at least do well in that.
Yeah.
Interesting, by the way, the safety car not peeling into the pits yet.
Oh, it could be a late peel-in. Usually does that sometimes. Let's check.
We'll see. Looks like the safety car's still going.
Oh, it's not. It's not going in. And there we go. Drone and
But
Melvin
they're
have
all
both
pitting.
opted for these
I think
medium
this
tires.
safety car. I think this safety car has just hurt every driver who went on the intermediate tyres, because by doing so, it's just allowed the rain to clear up and the track to dry. Hedgehog has pulled a masterclass here. What is going on? Moody's up to second, albeit on the inter tyres. Cami's going to be, well, if the inters have to pit again, that puts Cami in second, well, admittedly into second place. And there'd be AFL in third again. But
can I just say, 33 people spectating the stream, thank you for tuning in. This has been a great race so far.
This is, oh goodness. I don't know who's going to win at this point, because I just don't know. I don't know what to expect.
I mean, the track is dry. The track is dry. Oh no!
Bex 37 Pro's out this race, and that's in Radeon.
That's in Radeon. Oh no, Radeon catching another person. And in the safety car as well.
Oh goodness. Well, assuming the safety car comes in, we have got, well, 10 laps of racing. We've lost Wee Cami from the session.
No.
Do I have... Oh, I'll try and add him back in.
Yeah. Get him back in.
I don't know if I have him as a friend request, so this will be could be a problem.
Oh, and his AI... I think his AI got him a 5-second time penalty.
Yeah, he's just ignored the yellow flag. Unfortunately, I don't have Wee Cami as a friend. I'm really sorry. Oh dear. And Wee Cami, who could be in a very good position if the track dries up as well. According to Panda, it's raining again.
Yeah, no, it's still raining. It's still raining. But like,
yeah,
and safety car in this lap, ladies and gentlemen. We have
finally.
We have the second, third, and fourth place runners on intermediates, but the track is dry. I have to admit the track is dry, so
yeah,
they're gonna have to pit.
I'm gonna let you commentate whilst I try and get Wee Cami back in.
Yeah.
So, if we miss anything, blame Mark.
It's XW33C4
yeah,
MMY.
got him.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get a nice look on Hedgehog, the man leading this race currently. I'm sure he's a bit nervous, but ooh, I think he's opting to go already. He does.
He's gone. Yeah, he's cleared, and that's a great start. And already cars pitting in. Moody staying out on the intermediate tyres. But Hedgehog, the biggest brain of 2021, leads this race by 2 seconds from Mean Man Moody, and I think that's confirmation.
2.5 seconds. Oh, I have to see Moody go up. Oh, Rouge, intermediate tires on a track.
Comes through. He does make it through, but
he cuts a bit of the track, but yeah, makes it through.
Well, the problem is he's going to burn his inters out, so surely half the pit. Cami,
here we go, Wilson.
Two Williams, and Wilson. Cami, who is of course disconnected, he's rejoined now. Not in the sight he wants to see because his teammates just got past him, and now he's got. He'll have Drone, the next car ahead.
Yeah, Moody's losing a lot of time here.
Yeah, Moody will have to pit there, and there goes, well, AFL and Mark Wilson. Moody's podium places absolutely dissipating, but Hedgehog has got a 4.5 seconds.
Oh, and that's Drone. He spun it. It was such in a good position. Oh no.
Oh, a huge shame for the Alphas. The Alphas look so good. Pierre's just had a moment as well, I think, behind him. And there is Spider Rob down the inside of Pooh on there, but of course Cami's car is going
on Cami's AI. What a move.
We'll take what we can get.
Oh, when he goes a bit wide onto the gravel. Quick trip to the gravel. Yeah, Moody needs to get into the pits right away.
Yeah, I think that's confirmation then. This is we're back to dries. Welcome to the unpredictable weather of Spa-Francorchamps and Belgium. Warwick's got a 5-second time penalty for leaving the track and gaining an advantage.
Hedgehog.
Reduction.
What a gap! He has the lead of the race.
That is. Remember, we were criticising. Well, not criticising. We were questioning his decision to go on to medium tyres.
Never again. I'm never questioning Hedgehog again. Biggest brain of 2021.
Oh goodness! But he leads this race by 4 seconds from AFL. That is a healthy gap with 8 laps remaining. And Melvin did the barrier. That's him out. And a third place gone.
Oh, your own, you absolute. Your own just said. Here we go, Spider up. Is he gonna go maybe one down the inside on the walk? No, goes a bit deep. Oh no, he's gonna. Oh no, walk spun.
Oh,
no.
Huge shame for him as well. Spider Rob is, well, can we just remember, by the way, Spider Rob started 11th. He is up to 3rd at the moment. But
wow.
Hedgehog's time is not getting any easier. Whilst he has got a gap, AFL is catching him rapidly.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the penalties quickly. We got Spider up 3 seconds. Hedgehog and AFL are free, so they're looking pretty good at the moment. We Cammy with 8 seconds, Piero with 3, Walk with 11 seconds, Marcosin with 3. I think he got rid of his DT now. Yeah, he probably did. Crash Gaming with 6, Tomo with 3, Adam with 6, Moody with 3, and Drone with 9.
Yeah, absolutely. Hedgehog then 3.3 seconds between himself and AFL. Ahead of Spider Rob. Cammy's, I think, rejoined, hasn't he? Should be back in 4th. And on the tail of the Ferrari, Piero, after I was about to say, as he has a wobble out of the bus stop chicane, despite his crazy race so far, in 5th place.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that Spider with 4 stops, but he's P3.
Oh,
so, yeah, it doesn't matter how many times you stop because he's still in this.
Unbelievable. Well, Mark Wilson, I think, is the closest gap to try and catch Warwick in the Haas, and has a much better exit out of Radion. CRC is enabled. This is a very easy pass then for the Williams driver, and up into 6th place goes Mark ahead of Warwick. How much pace can he recover after his drive-through penalty?
We can't forget his extra 0.3 a second that we discussed last week, because his name is Mark. He does have an extra 0.3 per lap.
So is that a thing?
It is a thing, yeah. It's because he has such a great name.
I'm about to get my name legally changed real quick. And Cammy has just passed Rob as well for the final place on that podium. Cammy back into the podium places.
Cammy does have 8 seconds of penalties though, so he is going to have to get a nice gap to the people behind him. Oh, and that's a yellow flag. That's Warwick spinning again.
Yeah, I think that's the 2nd time he's spun in that corner as well. Huge shame for him.
Oh, we have a move maybe. Yep, Spider and Piero. Great move from Piero.
Clean pass there for the Red Bull. Up in the 4th place on soft tyres as well. Potentially go and try and catch Cammy for a third place.
And that's Sean going slowly in sector 2, but he's back on track.
I thought we had a couple of drivers pitting there, but that is Crash Gaming passing Cammy then to 6th place. I think Cammy's just had a moment as well because he's dropped from the podium, so Piero takes that podium position. And if he wants to go for a 2nd or 3rd place, well, he's got 6 laps to find 14
great
seconds.
Great exit from Spider Rob.
Yeah.
Gets right on Piero's rear end.
Spider Rob is right on the tail. And out goes Cammy in Radion, the next victim.
Oh no, that is such a shame for the Williams.
Yeah, a huge shame for them. Piero maintains that 3rd place. AFL just got a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, that's going to cost him dearly.
Yeah, that gap seems to have maintained to around 3 seconds now between Hedgehog and AFL, so AFL needs a lot more pace if he wants to catch Hedgehog.
100%.
Piero in third.
Interesting line from Spider-Rob, but keeps it on track.
Mark Wilson hustling him in the background.
Oh, he is. He's got way more pace at the corners.
Well, the gap is 3/10 a second. If your name is Mark, you're supposed to gain an extra 3/10. So
yes, look at the speed Mark has. He's
that
gonna fly past through the grass like Alex Albon on Perez. What a move!
That's not an overtake. That's a mugging off from Mark Wilson on Spider-Rob. But Mark Wilson up into 4th place. He's 1.4 seconds behind. Despite as Spider-Rob goes well, Spider-Rob goes into the pits and loses his front wing for good measure.
Oh no!
That's not what you need to do there. But that ends a disappointing day. But Mark Wilson has a drive-through penalty. Somehow still finds himself almost in 3rd place at the moment. Hedgehog on that last sector, by the way, has just lost a second to AFL. So if AFL is choosing to unleash the pace, he's choosing now to do it.
Yes.
Drone.
Wow. Little breather. 4 laps. I can't count. 5 laps left in this race, including the one we're on now.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a great race, I have to say.
Yeah, it is indeed. It's setting the benchmark now for the other 3 races.
Indeed.
Watching Wilson see if he can catch the Red Bull ahead.
Atom, closest gap right now to Moody. We're both on fresh soft and no, there's another car. Oh, but he's still in.
Who is that? Sorry. Is that Atom?
Was Atom, yeah.
Atom, yeah. Spider-Rob just had a moment in Lecombs as well. Oh, huge shame for both of them at the moment. This is for some of these drivers, 5 more laps couldn't come any quicker.
Yeah.
So that gap maintains at 2 seconds now between Hedgehog and AFL.
Even pace at the moment from the 2.
Absolutely. Following on from what Nathan says, if you haven't liked this video, if you haven't enjoyed this race, please like it. Please.
please do. This is a very, very interesting race. Nice, lots of people tuned in. How can you ever not watch Tier 4?
Yeah. I feel somewhat guilty that I've missed a couple of these now. I'm watching Moody on, well, I was about to say that was a lot of speed there from Moody, but Spider-Rob's got no front wing, so that's kind of an unsurprise there. Moody up into 9th place, what could have been a podium for him. Sadly, is at the moment looks like 9th place for him. If he can make up 21 seconds in 4 laps, then Moody's off to Tier 1.
Alright, let's see. We have to look at the top runners here, but yeah, I don't want to say, I don't want to commentator's curse, but it's looking like Hedge's first win.
I'm not saying anything.
I'm
if I say anything, something's going to happen.
Might get his first win in Tier 4.
If Hedgehog retires from this race, you know who's at fault then.
No.
It's all Mark's fault then, but Hedgehog's maintaining that 2-second gap to AFL at the moment. AFL needs a bit more of an answer. Remember, of course, he's got a 3-second time penalty, so not only does he need to catch and pass Hedgehog, he then needs to build a 3-second gap, and with 3 laps to go, including this one, that's easier said than done.
Yep. It's one thing to catch someone and another to overtake, said the great... Forgot his name.
Mark, I'm just saying, Mark, you're in real trouble if you get this wrong. As Spider-Rob has spun again in the comp. Spider-Rob's, what initially could have looked like a podium is unfortunately just a top 10 for the time being. I think we've also broken the record as well from last season on drivers finishing. I was about to say, I just saw Spider-Rob lose the back end slightly out of as he came into Riviera. I think you had an entire chat that would have absolutely gone after you had had that happened.
Said the great Mary Walker. Thank you, Panda.
Moody sets the fastest lap of this race. He will get the fastest lap if he does. The point, sorry, if he does get there. AFL's starting to clinch down on that gap. The gap now down to 1.7 seconds. You could still see some fireworks towards the end of this race.
Yeah.
Especially with Hedgehog about to lap the Ferrari of Spider up ahead.
Oh, great DRS for Hedgehog then. Well, I don't think he's in the 1 second yet. Oh, he will be.
He might
soon.
do, depending on how quick he can get through. And I think, Spider Up lost his front wing again, so he's back in the pits.
No, that would be Spider Up's, I leave 6th pit.
Ferrari's going to be invoicing him for front wings at this rate.
Stops, yeah, this will be his 6th stop, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm on board with the closest battle now, so Tomo Tip Top and Crash Gaming battle for 5th and 6th. But as that happens, AFL's just taken another 0.4 of a second out of Hedgehog's race lead at the moment.
2 laps left though. Unless Hedgehog gets a penalty, I don't see any way of AFL winning this. 7 stops, not 6 by the way for Spider. I could
only see AFL's way of winning is to force Hedgehog into a mistake, surely.
Yeah.
But I mean, like you said, this could be Hedgehog's first victory. Surely there's... I wouldn't want to think what's running through his head at the moment, and AFL is really putting him in jeopardy now, because he's almost within DRS of the Aston Martin.
Yeah. As Nathan said, surely Rob has run out of front wings. That's a good one, but...
Ferrari will go bankrupt at this rate, if that's the case. They've got to pay for damages for one driver who's crashed out, the other one's is going through front wings like no tomorrow.
Front wings cost about 75k, by the way.
Oh, that's pocket money for us.
Can you believe that? 75,000 for a front wing.
Oh.
Yeah, Ferrari gonna get the build tonight.
I suppose this is why any of us are not real life Formula 1 drivers. We'd be an expensive investment. As Hedgehog starts the final lap of this race.
Tomo though is gonna catch up to Crash, who has so much more ERS. Oh, and it's yellow flags, and that's Warwick.
That's Warwick again, and they're down the inside of Blanchimont.
Oh,
well, I thought Tomo Tips have had it. Backs out of it.
Alright, let's was the leaders for the final lap here. Oh, as Hedgehog was a bit slow there to Rouge. Lost 2 tenths.
I'll keep an eye out on the battle for 5th and 6th at the moment.
Yeah, let's get that in the stream surely. Just for Rouge, she'll just get them just for Rouge. Oh, but we have... who made a move?
That's the
East Coast of Atom,
that's Atom unlapping himself from 2nd place at the moment.
Penalty-wise, Tomo has 3 seconds more than Crash, so he's gonna... Oh, Crash goes defensive, but... Very easy overtake.
Fairly straightforward pass there for Tomo Tip Top up into 5th place.
Hedgehog is sweating right now. He has 2 podiums here in CRL. This could be his 3rd, not only a podium, but it could be a win. He's been looking for this for so long.
He has got 1 final sector to go. AFL nowhere in a position to challenge him at the moment.
ERS is on.
Comes through Blanchimont. It is and fair play to him, no penalties at all. No time penalties. He has been squeaky clean. The 200 IQ play has rewarded him with his first Formula 1 victory in the Cone Racing League as he rounds the first up chicane. Hedgehog crosses line to win. He wins the Belgian Grand Prix. AFL crosses the line to finish in 2nd place. We have got our first maiden victory in the academy. It is the Aston Martin. Piero comes home to take a podium position. I'm very happy with that personally. Mark Wilson comes home to take 4th.
P4 after the drive-through. Great result from him.
Absolutely. Tomo Tip Top crosses the line in 5th and 6th. We'll see Drone crossing in 7th ahead of Moody. Warwick in 9th. after a dramatic race for him. Atom in 10th, and Spider Rob will come home in 11th place. I can finally have a break. I can catch my breath now.
Yeah, that was... Whew, that was a great race, man. Hedgehog, yes, first win CRL. Long time coming, I have to say.
Phenomenal job, and it came down to that decision in the safety car. He picked the medium tyres, he didn't go for the intermediate tyres. We were out there questioning him, the chat was questioning him, and he has pulled the biggest blinder I think we've seen in a good while.
Yeah, and now just to piss Hedge off, there will be no podium interviews, ladies and gentlemen. No podium interviews.
Hedgehog just messaged me, he wants a... Should we get... You know what, let's speak to him.
Nah, it's because...
Can we be nice to him?
Yeah, no, we will. It's because the first podium he had in Baku last season, the only podium he didn't get an interview, so he's very pissed about that.
Well, we'll be nice to him. We'll give him something. Hedgehog, we'll remember this. You owe us something. You know, just tip that $10 over to us real quick.
Great result from Aston Martin, P1, P3. They would be happy.
Phenomenal.
Or no, I'm blind. I'm very blind.
No, that's my drive. That's my Red Bull driver in P3.
Yeah, P1 and P15, unfortunately for Aston Martin. But yeah, Hedgehog carrying most of the points.
Yeah.
All right, Hedgehog winning the race of the Belgian Grand Prix AFL with a great podium P2, PO P3. Mark was in great recovery drive after the drive to P4, Tomo P5. Crash, even though Tomo got... Oh wait, Crash, Tomo finished ahead of Crash, wow.
Big penalty. Yeah, Tomo Tip-Top did pass him.
Yeah, he had 3 seconds more penalties though, so maybe something happened at the end. John P7, Moody, decent result for Alpha Tower in P8, Walk in P9, Atom in P10, Sparrow P11, Cami P12, Melvin P13 after the unfortunate crash. And yeah, Ben P14 and the rest I couldn't read in time because I'm slow. Okay.
Well, I think we had 11 drivers finish.
Yeah,
I think.
we did.
Something like that.
Might have claimed about 4 of them, so I'm sure we'll be seeing a meme video from Scott very soon.
Yep, Scott has got a... If Scott doesn't do that, we're firing him off the content team.
Yeah.
I'm joking, I would never do that to you, Scott. We need you. I suppose we should invite then... Mr. Hedgehog himself, if I remember what his PSN is.
Yeah, I'll help you with that. It's
yeah, I'll let you. You can do the hard work for a change.
Oh no, he's left the lobby, so I can't see. Okay.
Hedgehog, can you DM me your PSN?
Yes, Hedgehog has DM'd me.
Imagine Hedgehog wanting an interview and not giving us the details. Unbelievable.
Okay, so try Hedgehog 11.
Okay, we've got him. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I've got an error coming up. So 2 seconds. All right, hold on.
I'm not gonna open my PS because last time we did stream crashed. So.
Yep. Leave that to me. I will sort this out. All the work we do for Mr. Hedgehog, man.
Yeah.
It's made us work, but I think well deserved. Right. Let's get our boy in here. I think this is him. That looks like him. We will, he should be on in the next few minutes. Hello, sir. Are you in? Hello. How are you? How's it? Well, we hope you have something to say. We've got an interview with you. You've been asking for one. Well, I think we partly owe you an apology.
You need to share your share your voice, mate.
Are you not sharing it?
Last thing you want is getting an interview and your voice is not going to share, mate. So
we shouldn't. Comments. Yeah. So if you go into options and then where it says.
Oh, share your voice aloud. Is that better?
That's,
we'll check
comments,
with AJ, I think.
Comments.
That'd be my luck, that'd be my luck doing an interview and no one could hear me.
Comments. We shouldn't have said anything. We should have just said. We should have just.
Okay, you're here. You're here, mate. You're here.
We can hear you.
Perfect.
Well, I guess. Well, how are you feeling? I guess. Can you describe how you are?
I mean, like I've said, I don't want to be here all night because I could just waffle. And I've done so many races in this league. Obviously, last season, this season, I've done races in other leagues. Never won a race in my life, and obviously I got P2 in Britain. Started the season really well, and then had 2 really bad results in the last 2 weeks. I got like 3 points over the 2 races, so I knew that tonight I had to try and get something. And then obviously quali was wet, as you guys would have seen. So it was trying to get out quick, get a lap in. I managed to get P2, which was great, and then the race was horrible because obviously we started on the softs, and then rain. We was told before the race started that rain was coming after an hour, so like we didn't even know rain was going to come. Like we didn't think it was going to come, and then it come all of a sudden. It was like, right, do you pit for inters or do you pit for mediums? Because it wasn't heavy, and I think I was the only one that went to the mediums.
Yeah,
you were.
You're one of. I think there was like Cammy had the same idea, but I mean, me and Mark and a number of us in the comments were thinking, what are you doing? Because everybody's gone for the mediums, but how confident were you in that going to work? Was there like a part of you thinking, oh god, was that the wrong decision? Or yeah, massive part. I mean, I was in a party with Cammy, Mark, and Greg, and it was like we was all trying to decide between us like what to do. But yeah, I think when I looked behind me and I seen that everyone was in intermediates, you start having a bit of a panic, thinking, have I just thrown the race away? But then Jeff told me that rain was ending in 5 minutes, so I know Jeff's not always accurate, but big up Jeff because he helped me out there.
Oh my god, I can't believe you put trust in Jeff.
It was either pit for inters and obviously do what everyone else was doing, or try something different. And I was confident with what Jeff was saying. And to be fair, the rain wasn't really heavy; it was quite light. So I thought if I can just pit for mediums, you never know, it could backfire. But luckily, it paid off in the end. And then my panic was that there was a safety car right at the end or near the end, and a lot of the boys behind me put softs on, and I was like, oh no, because I'm on old mediums, they're gonna do me. But luckily, I managed to. I was so panicking. If you'd have heard me in that party, it was horrible. I was sweating. AFL was behind me. Oh, it was horrible.
Well done, I have to say.
Thank you.
I mean, the timing of that pit was it couldn't have worked out better. You were just on the mediums, ready to go. It was raining. It was raining when the safety car started. Ended exactly. The track was dry when it restarted. It was perfect timing. Well done.
Yeah,
lucky.
I can echo what Mark says. That was phenomenal. In a drama-filled race, that probably is one of the best strategic calls I've ever seen in league racing.
I appreciate that.
So that was brilliant. I don't know if this is a high compliment for you or not, but Murphy said you winning is greater than Ronaldo returning to Man United. I'd agree with that.
Oh, mate, I'll take that. I'm a City fan, so I'll take that.
I'm a Wolves fan. We got beaten by United. I'll take that.
I'll take that. Yeah.
No, Mega Joel, well-deserved victory. I'm glad you finally did get it. I don't think there's anything more to say.
Could you imagine if there was no commentary tonight? 'Cause I know you guys were struggling at one point. I know in Milo could have won and there were no commentary. And I hate Belgium. I DNF'd on the last lap of Belgium last year on Eau Rouge.
No.
So does that mean me and Mark can take some credit for your win then? Is that what we're saying?
100%. You Mark and Jeff.
Oh, let's go.
We'll take that.
Jeff.
But no, brilliant stuff, and well done to yourself. I mean, that's got to give you some confidence going into the next round then, because you've proven you can win a race.
Yeah.
How are you feeling then for the next race?
I mean, obviously, like I said, I started really well in Britain. I matched my best result all of last season in the first race in Britain, so start really well. And obviously, France and Zandvoort didn't go to plan. But I suppose everyone has these sort of races throughout the season where it doesn't go your way.
Yeah.
And I've got some very nice tracks. I mean, Belgium's not one of my strong tracks, so to get a win there is great. I mean, a lot of my best tracks are to come. Canada's arguably my best track. I don't want to pressurise myself, but Canada's next, and it's probably my best track. And I've got Austria, Italy, Russia, Brazil, so I'm feeling quite confident now. I mean, the positive about Belgium as well is, I don't mean this by any disrespect to any of the other drivers, but I was 8th in the championship, and I think a lot of them above me DNF tonight, so for me to get 40 points and they DNF, it is going to help me out a lot. So I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't like anyone DNFing by any means. Like, Cammy's a good friend of mine, but when he DNF'd, there was a little bit of it that was like, a little cheer.
Let's go!
the smile from Gritty. No, brilliant stuff.
Yeah, oh, Cammy, no! And then underneath my breath, I was like, yeah, I'm happy with that.
Brilliant stuff. Well, thank you again for joining us. It's a pleasure to get your insight, as always. That is it for us.
Thank
We
you,
can.
guys.
I think
Take care.
me and Mark need a drink.
Yeah,
Or a couple.
I've run out of air.
Yeah, I need at least a good lie down. But thank you so much to everybody for joining. Appreciate it to Nathan and the rest of the CRL team for giving us the opportunity to commentate for us. Hopefully Scott and Luca will be back for Canada next week. Wish them all the best, and hopefully they will recover soon. That's it for us. Thank you very much for taking the time to join this crazy race, and we will see you next week for Canada. Take care.
See you guys. Thank you for tuning in.